Henry lad, how was the Derby press box?
Oh, it's not really good, boys. I'm not gonna lie, but the best bit was the cottage pie. Oh my god, the cottage pie was so nice. I don't know.
Cottage pie.
Cottage pie.
Did you get a decent chunk of it, or is it just a little
loads
bit?
of it. It was all like the mince as well. There wasn't much like like the toppings.
Yeah.
There wasn't much of that. It was just a mince.
Oh, fair play.
Absolutely beautiful. The veg was gorgeous.
Better than the championship game of football that you just watched.
I know, a lot better, to be honest. Mind you, it was actually a really good game.
Good atmosphere.
People are playing hard.
Good atmosphere.
Pride Park is a very good atmosphere.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. It's a really good stadium, Pride Park.
But what happened in the presser? Didn't the whole manager?
Oh yeah, the whole manager. So to be fair, I think the whole played quite well, to be honest. But
What was the score?
it was 1-1.
Yeah.
The whole probably should have won. They dominated parts of the game. He comes in, and I think it was someone from like the whole side of the media. And he went, Tim. I can't remember his second name, but the manager's called Tim. And he goes, Tim, could you sum up the game for me? And he's German. And he goes, I'm about to butcher the accent because, how do I say it? Fucked off.
Short and sharp.
And I was sat at the back. I was like doing my notes, and I look up. He should not have said that, has he?
That should be a top line, don't you?
Yeah, but yeah, during.
Was he annoyed at the ref or the fact they didn't win, or?
I don't really know. He was annoyed. I think he said they should have taken their chances, and I can't really remember, to be honest.
I reckon I know why he's annoyed. Henry took all the bloody cottage pie.
I did. Yeah. He didn't get any post-match scran, so I had it. But it was good to be fair.
We had
West Brom, Cardiff.
Yeah,
where did we
press
go?
box.
Come on, mate.
Yeah.
And the food was incredible.
It was very good.
You got a
actually.
nice chicken. What was chicken wing?
Yeah, it was kind of just but like big, like
Yeah,
it was kind of a chunk of roast
nice.
chicken
Oh,
almost.
Yeah, and then we got some nice roasted
Potatoes.
parfait.
Yeah. Parfait.
Yeah, we got like parsnips and in nice little cubes,
Yeah.
and some mash with gravy.
They do treat it, press.
And a nice little dessert pot as well, which was really nice.
What was in it?
It was like chocolate mousse, bit like some cookies. It was just really, it was quality.
You had to make sure. You won't believe it. I didn't get one, but he had to secure it before they ran out. He had it with his fucking.
The guy in front of me was like, because they need to get some more of like the normal food, and he was like, "Can I just take one of these in case they run out?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, they're the last one." So I was like, "I'll tell you, I'm gonna take one of them before someone else takes it."
Mate, this idiot here. I was doing my post-match explainer after the game. Yeah, and I couldn't get it right. Yeah, fair enough, whatever.
Yeah,
but when I reviewed the footage back, it wouldn't have mattered anyway because there was a massive beam of light in my face.
Really?
Yeah.
How is that my fault? It's your phone.
Well,
if you showed your phone to the camera, they'd understand because it's battered.
It turned into that Fiona. Is that going to be ideal?
It's been going on all week.
And then what happened outside the stadium when we tried it?
Oh, mate, that was so funny. I was trying to do my video, and this guy, right, he could clearly see we were doing a video outside the stadium.
Yeah.
And he goes, "You fucking bumberclaw! You fuck off!" I'm like screaming and shouting at the
Comes
man.
right behind Harvey.
Yeah.
while I'm doing
Really?
it. And then me and Harvey look at each other. And to be fair, before he's even like walked off, we burst out laughing.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
obviously don't know how
And
to
then he goes,
react.
but mate, he was in the press area. I'm sure I saw
Yeah,
him.
he was. Yeah.
Really weird.
And then he went back into the stadium. 2 seconds later, he comes out and he's still on the phone and like whoever he's with is trying to calm him down. I'm like, what has got into this bloke? Like,
Yeah,
That is weird.
was.
Especially if it's part
Well, I
of the
guess
press
it's West Brom. Weird place.
Mate, that's a bit rude. Right, let's get going.
Yeah, go on then.
Well, thanks, Henry.
Cheers, mate.
Just needs the confirmation.
Why? Recording. Right, are we ready?
Yep.
Right. Vinny Jr. did not win the Ballon d'Or.
Thank goodness for that, to be honest, because I think Rodri deserves it. Repping the Spain top here today, just for you, Rodri.
I was going to say, we've got a bit of conflict because I'm in a Real Madrid top. That's not me saying I supported what they did because I think it's disgraceful. But yeah, I think Rodri deserved to win it. I'm with you.
Yeah, he won the Euros, won the
Ironically.
Premier League, another great season.
Yeah.
Added more goal involvements to his game. Why was there this uproar that Vinny hasn't won it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the fact that he didn't go to the ceremony, or I don't know if it was his fault. Was it Perez's who said
I think
that?
Florentino Perez gave the orders, if you like,
Yeah.
for the players not to go.
Well, still, that's poor that they didn't go. But look, there's been an outcry from a lot of people. Why didn't he win this? Rodri didn't deserve it. Absolutely, he did. I mean, he's just that record of him playing versus when he's Man City when he's not playing. I mean, it's impressive.
He's probably the most impactful player in a sense of if he's not playing, you can tell he's missing, like in the world. Like he's so important for Man City. They look a completely different team without him. So yeah, I think he deserves it.
I think he's lost one game, like in a 90-minute game. He's lost once over the last year. That's crazy. That's baffling. And then I'm not sure where Vinny Jr.'s got this entitlement from that he should easily be winning it, just disregarding all the other players. I'm not sure where that's come from. Yes, he's had a brilliant season, but Brazil were rubbish at the Copa America. Hasn't done anything there, and it's like, come on, mate.
Yeah, his numbers weren't like outstanding.
They weren't record-breaking, were they?
They were good, but no one deserves to like be given the Ballon d'Or. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he earned it really.
And did you see his tweet after? If I'm gonna have to get it, I'll work 10 times harder or whatever it was. What did he put? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was like it was something along those lines.
Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking, well, are you not working at that level already? Do you know what I mean? Like, if I have to go do more, I'll do more. Well, you should be doing more anyway, don't you think?
Yeah, and he should be doing it for the team. He shouldn't just...
Yeah.
His mind shouldn't just be on, I just need to win the Ballon d'Or. It should be on, I need to win the next Champions League with Real Madrid. I need to win the next La Liga.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, why is he obsessed with the Ballon d'Or? I just don't understand.
Honestly, I hope he doesn't win it because I think he will be like unbearable if he does.
Yeah.
I think eventually he probably will. But if he does win, I feel like he's just going to rub it in people's faces that he's won it. I don't know. It just wasn't a good look, really, for Real Madrid, considering didn't they win Team of the Year and surely won Coach of the Year as well?
and it's Bellingham finished third in the Ballon d'Or, which is a massive result for him. And he's not even allowed to go to the ceremony. It's like Ancelotti won Manager of the Year. He's not allowed to go to the ceremony because Vinny Jr. didn't win the Ballon d'Or. I mean, it's absolutely pathetic.
Yeah.
From arguably the biggest club in the world, it's a small team mentality, that.
But I do want to say that it was extremely close, wasn't it, to Vinny Jr. and Rodri? It could have gone either way for me.
I thought Bellingham was closer than people thought as well.
Well, third's quite fair. But the list of players that weren't on the Ballon d'Or is crazy.
Yeah. Jamal Musiala had a great season at Munich.
Even
Euros.
I think Mo Salah
should have been nominated.
He should have been nominated at least, yeah.
Outrageous.
Van Dijk wasn't nominated.
I know.
How was Van Dijk not being nominated?
Yeah. I think it's quite sad that Lookman came 14th. I think the game's gone, boys.
Yeah, that is
admittedly,
crazy.
The Europa League final, what an achievement, incredible. But someone who couldn't make it at Fulham, Leicester, Everton has gone 14th to the Ballon d'Or.
And Carvajal finishing fourth.
Yeah.
He's not the fourth best player of 2024.
Cole Palmer 25th.
Yeah.
Really? Potentially one of the best players in the Premier League, really?
Yeah, no.
It's lost its credibility a bit over
100%.
the years, I think, the Ballon d'Or.
What was the quote said? I can't remember who said it, but someone said it's just journalists voting for their friends.
Yeah. Well, it is. It's true.
It is, yeah. It's sad, really.
I mean, imagine us. It's like we're aspiring journalists. It's like you would vote for who your favourite. It's like like my big team is Arsenal. I'll probably go, Bukayo Saka deserves it. I'll vote for Bukayo Saka.
Exactly. It's sad, and I think you look back to like when Messi and Ronaldo were dominating for years. They would always be there to clap the other person, right? And do you know what I mean though? Like when they were like winning it year after year. No matter what, if Messi won, Ronaldo would clap Messi. If Ronaldo won, Messi would clap Ronaldo. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. I've worded that a bit weirdly, haven't I? You know what I mean, boys?
That would make
it was competitive, but well, like
exactly. Whereas someone who's never won it and is not entitled to it can't be bothered to show up. I think it's pathetic.
Yeah, that would make good TV, wouldn't it?
I did word it poorly. I do apologise. But yeah.
Sorry, I'm just being dirty-minded.
No, it's fine. I clocked mid-sentence that I did word that unbelievably badly.
I could just see Harvey laughing.
I know, in the corner of my eye.
Yeah, no, I think I don't really watch it anyway. I don't really watch it's a long show, isn't it? But
who's going to watch it? It's not like No, it's true.
Yeah, exactly.
Have any of you ever watched it? Like,
no.
Yeah, exactly.
You just see the results, don't
also,
you?
for Fabrizio, as an incredible journalist is, I hate how he leaks the Ballon d'Or like 3 months early.
Who does, sorry?
Fabrizio.
Oh, yeah.
Like
it's annoying how it gets leaked.
It's annoying. But I get he's brilliant at his job, but I feel like transfers aren't what they are anymore.
Well, there's that debate now,
mean?
isn't there, that Fabrizio's perhaps ruining the transfers.
Yeah.
But people at the start were all for it. They loved Fabrizio.
Yeah,
exactly. But now they're backtracking and going, I don't like it because he's revealing it before it's public knowledge.
But I
the
think,
clubs.
as student football journalists, we would kill to be in his position.
Obviously.
Thing. But
for anything.
Having that
money.
reputation's like crazy.
Exactly. So.
But he must have you seen his screen time on his phone?
Yeah, mental.
I mean, it's
crazy.
Break, I bet it's a relentless lifestyle, having to be on the phone all the time. I know he gets probably certain months off, like a bit more chilled because the transfer window isn't open, but he's always tweeting, and he does the tweets himself. I do like that.
Yeah, the thing is, it's like he says that he's built up such a rapport now that everyone gets. He doesn't really have to go and find information. The players and the managers come with him for information that they want people to know to like benefit themselves. If you get what I mean, so that's pretty good.
Credibility, that isn't it?
Yeah, and he tries and reaches out to the clubs and say, "Can I post this?" And I think one time he released something that the club weren't happy, but he had tried to contact them.
Yeah.
And
well, I remember when Cucurella signed for Chelsea. He'd put out that like the "Here we go," Cucurella was going to Chelsea.
Yeah.
And then Brighton like tweeted, I think, or something, saying like, "Oh, the deal hadn't happened yet." And then he like tweeted back like, "Oh, like teasing that he knew," which is mental. I think he knew that deal was going to happen, and the club that the player was at was saying it wasn't, and it happened.
That's
the credibility he has. It's remarkable.
Yeah. Don't start back that video of Cucurella at the World Cup.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I had to bring that up. Didn't that just the most annoying?
And then Haaland bodied him first game of the season.
Brilliant.
It was beautiful. And he Cucurella put his hand up, expecting Haaland to pull him back up to the ground, and Haaland just looks at him and laughs.
Yeah.
So
the highlight was City fans calling him a wanker as he walking off the pitch.
It was a good full circle moment, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I really liked it, and I couldn't stand it. I had to bring it up anyway, especially with your Spain kit on.
Yeah, this isn't for Cucurella though. This is for Rodri, mate. This is.
Grow up, mate.
I wish I had a Spain kit. I'll be honest.
Yeah. You love this kit, really.
Are you 7?
It's a nice kit.
Yeah, but I wanted that kit. Come on, mate, grow up.
No. I feel like I've just completely slated Real Madrid for the last 10 minutes, and I'm wearing their top.
The Galacticos won't be happy with you.
No, not at all.
Who have you got in the back?
I haven't got anyone on the back.
You cheapskate.
No,
sorry, mate. That wasn't me.
I got this
that was a bit hot.
Sports Direct for £15.
Really?
Yeah, a few years ago now, but yeah.
You wouldn't find those bargains nowadays,
no,
would you?
Wouldn't at all.
I went to go find some tracksuit bottoms. Bloody hell.
Probably £30 minimum.
Yeah, it was. I got mine for I think I got them £28.
Where'd you get them from?
Sports Direct, mate.
Oh, okay.
That's the old point.
I just said that.
Oh, sorry. You could have gone Primark. They're a bit cheaper in Primark.
Yeah, but they're not as nice. They're always quite baggy.
Oh, I see.
Do you know what I mean? The material.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're not here to talk about tracksuit bottoms. Erik Ten Hag has been sacked.
A big story,
Yeah,
so
and
it's about time.
Yeah, I thought it was. Obviously, they decided to back him in the summer, and he stayed, but it just hasn't worked, has it?
No, I mean I think the starts of this season and last season are the worst two Manchester United starts in their Premier League history. I mean, and it just seemed like over his tenure, it's like Man United records are getting broken in the wrong direction. It's like most goals conceded, worst defeats against Brentford, Fulham. I don't know. It's just absolutely shocking, and it's strange to me that they've signed all of the players that he's familiar with, Anthony, De Ligt, Mazraoui, and now they've got rid of him. It's just very strange. Should have got rid of him in the summer.
Exactly. It's not like he was saying it was with previous managers. He was saying, it's a previous manager like Mourinho. It was Van Gaal's players, but no, they were his players.
Yeah.
Like almost to a T. It was an Ajax team with Man United. But yeah, it was time to go really. Even though 2 trophies in 2 years, on paper, good achievement, but in the league.
Was it 8th last season?
Yeah.
That is shocking.
Well, now 14th?
Yeah, 14th
Manchester United shouldn't be 14th.
Yeah.
Really, should they?
I think that squad that Manchester United have got, I'm not saying that it's incredible, but it's better than where they are in the league now.
100%. Loads better.
It's a top 5 team.
Yeah.
And every week there was something that would happen. They'd either be winning and the other team would come back. It was just relentless. Lost draw, maybe the odd win. But I know Van Nistelrooy won last night, didn't he, against Leicester? But do you reckon Amorim will come in, or do you reckon that if Nistelrooy keeps up his form, they might back in. Because I think it's pretty much confirmed.
I think it would be silly to go Van Nistelrooy. I think you have to get another manager.
Yeah.
So I think they will go Ruben Amorim. I mean, it's almost confirmed, isn't it? So I think it will definitely happen.
Yeah, but the thing is, will he play that the free back that he plays in Sporting?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. How do we think he'll set up?
Well, I saw some video the other day that said like he's never changed away from the back five system, so I think he's going to come in and play it, and I don't mind it, but I'm just not sure he's going to play wing back.
Yeah,
that's the area that's like I'm a bit like Dalot, Mazraoui, are they really wing backs? Not really. And then it's like, are you going to do what you did with Ten Hag when the January window opens? You're going to suddenly sign some of his Sporting players, but that hasn't worked for you in the past, so we'll wait and see.
Yeah, and also I don't know who plays that wide centre backs. Like I can't see Maguire playing as a wide centre back.
Well, I'd say you'd argue when Euro comes back, you'd have Euro, Martinez and De Ligt. I think would be the if you played that back five.
Okay, now you've said that, it does make sense.
Is that back five something that Manchester United need? Maybe that bit more stability in defence.
I think, to be honest, they just need a manager who knows what type of football they're going to play, and if that's what he plays at Sporting and it's what he's played before and that's what he's used to, he should implement that on the team. So I'd say so, yeah.
Because when I watched Erik Ten Hag's Man United, like he was always going on about the transitions, and that's not really I don't know. To me, that's not a style of play. Just like conceding loads of goals and trying to score loads of goals. That's not really a style of play. So hopefully Amorim is going to bring his style of play. But one thing I'm slightly worried about is that Amorim, yes, he's done very well at Sporting, but it's the Portuguese league. Ten Hag did amazing at Ajax, and that was the Dutch league. It's like they've never managed a big team in the top 5 European leagues. So that's another worry that I think I've got. Yeah,
it'll be interesting. I think he's under so much pressure already, Ruben Amorim. Like so much pressure because he's coming into probably one of the biggest clubs in the world, and he's under in England probably the most scrutinised position, Manchester United manager, because straight away you got Sir Alex Ferguson to live up to, and no one's lived up to that so far. So it'll be interesting to see how he does.
Do you not think, though, that they're in such a bad position this season, last season, that perhaps it can't get much worse than where they're at now? Do you think that eases the pressure off him a little bit, or do you think he's still under a lot of pressure?
I think he's still under a lot of pressure, but really it can't get much worse, can it? Really, I'd be shocked if it did. I'd be really, really shocked.
As Mick McCarthy said, it can always get worse. They could get relegated.
It can.
It can.
It can.
But look, I'm not going to claim I watch Sporting because I just don't, and I don't know Amorim's tactics. But I'm not sure whether he'll stick with his back five or he will play the way Manchester United are set up now in that 4-2-3-1. I don't know. Maybe I don't think though that he's just like rigid on his own back five sort of way. I think if he thinks that it'd be more beneficial playing it, or if you're a manager, you've got to be able to play in multiple formations. You can't just be able to play in a back five, can you?
Yeah. Well, Ten Hag didn't really change from 4-2-3-1,
he didn't really change at all.
No, but I knew it was over when he played Mazraoui as a 10.
Yeah, what is that?
What a stupid decision.
And he said he had played him there before at Ajax. And then someone did the research, and he had played attacking midfield for like half an hour once at Ajax. So it's like, what is he playing at? Yeah. That's like playing Henry in attacking midfield in
I know
6-a-side. We won't be doing that.
Nah, you should never do that.
His performance the other week is terrible, wasn't it?
We really speak about
we would play him quite shocking. No, the first half we played
first
okay,
half we were really
but we
good.
were still 2-1 down.
Yeah.
And then Henry decides to go in goal.
Right.
Oh my days.
Can we give a bit of context?
All I'm saying is we went from 2-1 to 4-1 down.
Right. The context is right. We have two keepers in our six-side team. Both of them weren't there.
They let us down.
They didn't turn up. So we shared the goalkeeping. You said you go first half. I'll go second half. We 2-1. To be fair, we weren't playing bad. We were playing quite well. I went in net, faced two shots. One at my feet, went through my legs. One at my hands, I pushed in the goal. And then we went, we'll swap back positions.
Well, I said to you, do you want me to go back in there? And you went, well, give it a couple of minutes. I went, no, get me in there. I'm knackered.
Yeah, to be fair, your centre-back didn't help you much, did he?
Mate,
no,
come on. Man in that line myself.
Nah, to be fair, it was completely my own fault we lost that game.
Well, it's a lot to take on your shoulders, mate. But
I deserved it. Honestly, it was like Carrier's level.
I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. I didn't know what to do.
I went home and cried. It's all right,
mate. But anyway, let's go back into Manchester United.
Yeah, a bit of a sidetrack.
So, although they're playing similar to how we're playing at the minute.
Yeah.
What positions do you think they'll need to recruit in? Maybe January, or do you think they need to recruit at all?
I think it'll have to be the wing backs / like wide midfielders, because at Sporting, to be fair, the wing backs, they're not really that defensive. They are like left mid and right mids. So I think that's an area they need to invest in, because let's be honest, Marcus Rashford, Anthony Garnacho, they're not going to play like a hybrid role out wide, are they? So I think that's where they need to invest in. You guys think anywhere else?
I think up top, and I think the immediate answer is I'm gonna butcher his name. Gyökeres?
Victor Gyökeres.
Gyökeres, that's it. I think that's the immediate answer at Sporting already. I don't think Xerxes is going to be a 20-goal a season striker. I don't think Højlund is either. Rashford could do that once every 5 years, but that's not good enough. So I think up top for me.
Well, they need to get rid of Anthony. He's terrible. They need to get rid of him. I think they need to get another winger, perhaps, because if Garnacho gets injured, I think they'll struggle slightly. And another midfielder, I think, is quite essential to replace Casemiro.
Yeah.
To help Kobe Manu.
Left
I know they've
back's a
just
big
got
one.
Ugarte, but I still think they need that depth.
Yeah. I was going to say left back's a big one as well.
Yeah,
Shaw's
left back.
injured, and they've been
Malacia
playing.
is just never
Malacia's
available.
not-
I'm not sure what happened.
That was an odd
I haven't
signing.
seen him. What is he doing?
I don't know.
I know he's been injured, but
I thought that he was back in training or something, and I've just not seen him since.
I have no idea. It's really strange what's happened, because it's all kind of been brushed under the carpet a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think
there's like, well,
my mind went blank.
Do you actually think though? That's the thing.
Shut up. I was doing a little planet then. I saw the time and I got distracted. I'll be honest. Right, so let's do then a little game. We're going to do a manager tier list as soon as we're talking about managers now. But before we do that, I just want to tell Murray about was it Wednesday?
It was Monday.
Monday. We went to it was your girlfriend's birthday.
It was indeed.
And we went to a karaoke booth, and there's a fan in there, thank God. But you played music, and you're in your own little box, bring your own drinks in, whatever.
Oh, you get to bring your own drinks.
No,
it's
sorry,
in-
from the bar.
I was about to
Upstairs,
say.
you bring it in
Sorry,
a
yeah.
little room.
Yeah. And Henry was singing and dancing. I think he'd had a few at the time.
I had quite a few.
I'll have to play the video when I edit this up. But oh my days, mate, it was the funniest thing. I'm going to play a little bit of the audio for you now.
Great.
Poor Henry.
Well, yeah. I wasn't the only one on karaoke, but we'll get on to that. But to be fair, it was quite
You ready,
bad.
Murray?
You've got more confidence than me, because you would never find me doing that ever.
Oh, mate.
Even
it's
if I
a lot of
had
drinks.
one too many, you'd never find me doing
You ready,
it.
mate?
I'm ready. Sounds like he's at a football game screaming a chant.
Right, get ready for this. Look, he's been helped there by the female
I was doing a
singer.
duet.
Oh, I think that's enough of that.
Yeah, that is.
Did you have a little voice crack at some
I
point?
did, yeah, I did.
But mate, what makes it better is the little dance moves that he's got going. The little
Well,
back and
I was
forth.
doing a duet with my mate Archie, and have you seen Grease, right?
Yeah,
Have you seen Grease?
Oh, I haven't, I'll be honest.
But
mate, he's not watched
basically,
anything.
Sandy and is it whoever John Travolta plays? I can't. Who's
Yeah,
the character?
whatever,
Basically,
yeah, whatever.
they're on this. They're on like a carnival ride or something, and it's like, "You're the one I want. You're the one," and then they lean forward like that at each other. So we were doing that, and yeah, we just looked a bit silly. I'm
Is
not gonna
that
lie.
supposed to make it better? Because
Yeah.
they
Well,
didn't.
that was the
I
context
did add a
behind
few
it.
to drink.
Yeah.
Um,
To be fair, I respect the confidence though. That's
Yeah.
fair play.
but I'm going to say, should we do a manager tier list?
Yeah, we're doing
Yeah.
manager tiers, but no.
So basically, I've got here a selection of managers which I'm going to pick from random. So there's a selection of about 30 managers here, and all you've got to do is put them into 5 categories. We've got the GOAT category, which obviously the top, world class, great, average, and rubbish.
Okay.
Right. So we're going to start with. Let's start with.
Are we
Thomas
doing this
Tuchel.
together? So as in like
Yeah.
we're
So you two are going to do it, and
Okay.
you're going to decide amongst
Oh,
you
perfect.
where you think. So we're going to start with Thomas Tuchel, New England manager. Where are we putting him?
For me, he's great. I don't.
Yeah. My immediate thing was good. So,
Yeah.
but I'm happy with great.
No,
'cause I think
that's
he's a very
not good
manager.
as a category.
What is
No,
it?
it's average, mate.
Oh no, is it great?
Great, and then average is below that.
Oh, sorry. I'll put him in
It's
great.
world
Sorry.
class. It's world class above that.
Oh, sorry. It was goat. So what? Goat, world class,
Great.
average. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Only if someone
Sorry.
listened, eh?
Right, I know, right? So we're
Sorry,
going to put
sorry.
Thomas Tuchel into great, yeah?
Did
I
great at
totally
Chelsea.
agree.
Other jobs he
Yeah.
hasn't been amazing.
Kenny Dalglish.
I mean, he won the Premier League with Blackburn.
That's quite an achievement.
That is quite an achievement. But what else has he done? Caretaker at Liverpool, I think.
He won the Carling Cup at Liverpool.
Hey, let's put him in average.
I put him in great. You know,
Great.
Premier League with Blackburn.
Yeah, but that's one achievement, and that was
But that's
that
quite
was
an
years
achievement.
ago. I think he's average.
So your argument now is you're going to put average or great?
Well, Harvey, I think if we're not on the same wavelength,
I'm going to
then
have
you
to
need
come in and say, am I? I
Yeah.
think average.
Okay, I don't hate it. To be fair,
I think if you're going to be a great manager, mate, you've got to be winning trophies relentlessly.
and it compared to some of the managers that would probably be on this
Yeah.
list, I think that's fair actually.
He hasn't had a big managerial career, has he?
No. His playing career was like 10 times better. So
Right, let's go with Louis van Gaal. Louis van Gaal.
Great.
I got average.
Really?
Yeah.
That's an interesting debate, that.
Mate, he's won the league with Barcelona. He won the Champions League with a young Ajax team. He's tactically a very good manager. I'll put him in great.
You might have sold me there actually. Yeah. You might have sold me.
Someone's not done his research.
I
No,
know.
I
Are we
didn't know
going in
that
gre-
about. I didn't know that about Ajax. So
Are we
yeah,
going in great
I'm
then?
happy with
I think
that.
it's great.
Right, he's in great. Right, let's up the ante a little bit. Pep Guardiola.
Go.
I do agree.
Yeah, I think he's got
I
to
do
be, doesn't
agree.
he?
He's changed the face of football. Who else can you say has changed the face
Exactly,
of football?
Yeah, people are
As
trying to
radically
copy
as
his
that.
style now.
Yeah.
Can we only have one person in go, or can we have?
No, you can have. We'll do it like until all the tiers are filled
Oh,
out.
okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he'll go down as one of the
Won
best of all time.
absolutely everything.
Yeah, let's
they
see if
did
you can
to
have
him.
two in each one.
Okay.
Right?
What, like a minimum of 2 each one?
No, maximum of 2 in each one. So I'm
Okay.
gonna
Oh, okay.
Right,
Oh,
so,
okay. That makes things different.
so now next then is Sir Alex Ferguson.
Well, I
Bad.
think.
No, I'm joking.
Go away.
Well, I think if there's 2 in each one, I think he's the other goat for me.
Yeah, I don't think there's much of an argument there.
No?
Not at all.
Are you gonna? Because the next one might be a goat as well.
I can't think of another manager that would beat them 2 in my eyes, especially in my lifetime.
He's gonna say Klopp, isn't he, or someone?
Yeah.
Right, so we're gonna put him in goat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one, Deschamps from France, or is it Deschamps or?
You know what? I'm gonna say average.
I put him the one below. If we have to put a minimum of 2 in each.
See, I'm not opposed to that.
Rubbish.
They were
Wow.
absolutely awful at the Euros. Not great. I mean, they obviously got to the final of the last World Cup, but that was a carry by Mbappe.
Yeah.
I mean, he has won a World Cup, but I'm happy to put him in the bottom tier
Yeah.
if we need to.
I think that's harsh because I don't think he's a bad manager, but I think compared to the other ones on the list, he's
We're
2
like
below.
blindly ranking it. So
Yeah,
it's
pretty
like,
much.
Rubbish, yeah.
Yeah,
Pellegrini,
rubbish.
Yeah, I'd put him down there. Didn't
rubbish.
won the league at City, but I think
The last 2 jobs have been West Ham and Real Betis. It's like we
Right.
need some top quality ones.
We're gonna go now with Arsene Wenger.
Oh.
Wenger.
He has to be world class.
World class,
He
yeah.
has to be.
Yeah.
Do you think that's outrageous that he's not going to be in the GOAT topic?
No.
No, I think Ferguson and Guardiola are
Yeah.
better.
I think
Okay.
those 2 are the best Premier League manager of all time.
Yeah,
So-
and Wenger's third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm completely content with that.
Right, I'm going to go with now then. I've got a selection. I've got a few I could pick from. But let's go with Carlo Ancelotti. So you've got one world class left and an average.
It's got to be world
It's
class.
got to be world class.
Yeah,
He's won the most Champions Leagues out of any manager,
Yeah.
I think. He's also won like each of the top 5 European leagues.
Yeah.
That's
I think
crazy.
he's the only manager to do that,
Yeah.
isn't he? So,
And every club he goes to, he does well.
Yeah. He's such an odd manager though. He never really like imprints a style of play. He just turns up, has some good vibes, and then gets some winning games. It's
Yeah. I completely agree. There's no way we put him average.
Right, last manager then. And to be fair, I was going to say Conte as the last manager. But obviously bear in mind he's going to have to go in average. So I'll go with Jurgen Klopp.
He is proper bang average, isn't he, Jurgen? I mean, he won one Premier League.
Well, obviously he's not going to go in average. So I'm going to give you the. I'm going to give you a selection of managers, and you tell me which one you'd put in average.
Okay. Yeah.
So you've got Unai Emery. You've got Rafa Benitez.
Well, I'll put Rafa Benitez in there.
That so far.
Nuno Espirito Santo.
Right, straight in there.
Zinedine Zidane. Or Luis Enrique. They're your 5 options.
I put Rafa Benitez because I think Nuno's bad.
Actually, no,
Nuno's
you've made me
bad on
clock
this.
because he's a Nuno's.
Maybe Klopp.
No, you made me clock, not Klopp. Yeah, because Nuno's not better than who've we put in Deschamps and Pellegrini. So
put Benitez in there.
Just
Yep,
of the
Rafa
Everton
Benitez
job.
is in there. There you go. There's your tier list, lads. So in GOAT, you've got Pep Guardiola and Sir Alex. In world class, you've got Arsene Wenger and Carlo Ancelotti. In great, you've got Thomas Tuchel and Louis van Gaal. And then in average, you've got Kenny Dalglish and Rafa Benitez. And in rubbish, you've got Deschamps and Pellegrini.
I feel bad for Deschamps.
Yeah,
That's
so
the only
do I.
one that,
But apart from that, I'm
considering we've done this blindly, I'm pretty proud of that.
I'm really happy with that blind ranking. That
Well done, lads. And that concludes our episode as well. But it's been a good one. I've enjoyed
it. Yeah. Some big stories this week.
Yeah.
So
there has been. And let's keep our eye out on any news that happens in the future.
Hopefully next week we can talk about winning a game in six-a-side.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Although I wouldn't be too sure if he's in that.
No, I will not be in that. I will be back in defence.
Yeah, I think I'm not going in defence. That's for sure.
Oh, before we cut it off, I'll just say press boxes this weekend. Are we going to any?
I'm a Walsall Bolton in the FA Cup. Just a little trip down.
Okay, that's not bad.
To Walsall. I know you've got something
I
planned,
was
mate.
gonna
Let
say,
us know.
He's obviously brought it up.
I brought it up for a reason. I'm off to Wolves versus Crystal Palace at Molineux, so I'm very excited for that.
Is that Saturday or Sunday?
It's Saturday. It's the 5:30 kickoff, so a bit of a late one for me. But,
well, I'm at Anfield on Saturday watching Liverpool Brighton.
Are you actually?
No, of course he's not.
I didn't know if he was going as like a fan or something. But.
To be fair, Walsall. Yeah. At least they won a game this season.
True.
Let me end this tape now. It's going over half an hour. Well, thank you for watching.